Hello, my dear friends. I'm so glad you're here, truly. Just your presence in this moment means your heart is opening, even just a little, to something beautiful. The possibility of loving yourself more deeply than ever before. No relationship will ever be more intimate, more constant, or more powerful than the one you have with yourself. Let that truth land gently in your heart. Let it stir something tender inside you. You see, the world teaches us to seek love, to look for it in eyes that smile back, in hands that hold ours, in words whispered in the dark. But rarely are we taught the most vital lesson: how to love ourselves as fiercely, as faithfully, and as fully as we long to be loved. That's why we're here. This is your invitation. Not to fix yourself, not to change who you are, but to come home to yourself. To remember that the love you crave already lives within you. You are not missing, you are unfolding. So I ask you now, what comes up for you when you say, I love myself? Discomfort? Doubt? Warmth? Longing? Whatever arises, welcome it. You are safe here. Let this be the beginning of a new kind of relationship, the one where you become your own beloved. Say this with me. Today I choose to come home to me, and together we'll explore what it means to love yourself more than anyone else, not from ego, but from wholeness, from truth, from soul. You are ready, my friend. Let's begin. I want to start with something gentle and honest. Self-love is often misunderstood. People hear the words love yourself and sometimes flinch. Maybe they were taught that loving yourself is selfish, or that it's arrogant, or that it somehow takes love away from others. But here's what I want to say to you, straight from my heart. Loving yourself is not vanity, it is sanity. Self-love is not about being better than anyone else. It is about no longer being worse than yourself. It is not pride. It is presence. It is the quiet, sacred moment when you look in the mirror and say, I see you. I'm not leaving you anymore. You have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. We're not here to inflate the ego. We're here to heal the soul, and healing begins when we stop making ourselves the enemy. I want you to understand something clearly today. Self-love is self-recognition. It's looking at your own reflection and choosing to see truth instead of judgment. It's remembering that you are not broken. You are a work in progress, and that's beautiful. Self-love is self-acceptance. It's allowing your humanity to breathe. It's choosing not to punish yourself for being emotional, for being imperfect, for being in process. Self-love is self-care, not just bubble baths and soft music, though those help. It's saying no when you need rest. It's eating what nourishes you. It's turning off the inner critic and turning up the voice of compassion. Imagine this with me now. You are both the artist and the canvas. Every thought you think, every word you whisper to yourself, every decision you make about how you treat your body and your mind, all of it is shaping your life's masterpiece. Every thought we think is creating our future. So when you choose self-love, you're not choosing to be selfish. You're choosing to be sacred. I am enough. That's not a slogan. It's a foundation, a home you build inside your heart where you can rest always. I am worthy of love because I exist. That's not a debate. It's a birthright. No one has the authority to take that from you. Not your past, not your pain, not even your own doubt. It's safe to be kind to myself. That's not indulgence. That's intelligence. Because when we are kind to ourselves, we soften. And in that softening, we become who we really are. I see so many people exhausted, not from life, but from the war they wage against themselves. It's time to call a truce. It's time to come home to yourself with gentleness. The point of power is always in the present moment. And in this moment, you can choose a new belief, one that heals, one that frees, one that invites you back into your own arms. Let me ask you tenderly, what would shift in your life if you treated yourself like someone you truly loved? Would your mornings feel lighter? Would your choices change? Would your body begin to trust you again? The way you speak to yourself becomes the home you live in. Let your words be a sanctuary. Let your actions be love letters to your being. Let your thoughts become prayers for peace. This is not a one-time decision. It is a practice. And the more you practice loving yourself, the more natural it becomes. So if today you feel hesitant, unsure, even afraid, that's okay. I am willing to release the need to be unworthy. That's where we begin. Let this be your truth. I am not too much. I am not too little. I am exactly enough. You are worthy of your own love. And when you give that love to yourself, without condition, without delay, something inside you blooms. And that bloom, it changes everything. Life loves you, and I do too. I want to talk to you now about something deeply tender, the old programming we inherited, the messages we never asked for but carried anyway. Some of us were raised in homes where love was a reward, not a given. Others were shaped by cultures that taught us love must be earned, proven, or painfully pursued. Maybe someone told you, you have to be good to be loved, or worse, you're too much to be loved. We learn our belief systems as very little children, and then we move through life creating experiences to match those beliefs. When love is conditional, we learn to perform. When love is inconsistent, we learn to please. When love is withheld, we learn to shrink. And all of that learning becomes a story, a silent rule book that whispers, you are not lovable until you're perfect, until you fix yourself, until you stop crying, until someone else says you're enough. But darling, hear me now. You've been told lies, and the truth is, you are lovable exactly as you are. This is where we pause. This is where we feel. This is where we ask gently, what beliefs did I inherit that told me love must come from others first? Take a breath, take a pen, and write, not to judge, but to understand. Because awareness is how we begin to unlearn. Journal your love wounds. Name them with kindness. Let the ink carry the weight you've held too long. Maybe you'll write, I was taught I had to earn approval by being quiet, or I thought love only came when I succeeded, or I believed my body had to look a certain way to deserve affection. Let it out, let it breathe, and then with every ounce of courage you have, let it go. Say it with me. I let go of the belief that I must earn love. Say it again, louder this time. Say it like a sacred declaration, because it is. You are not here to compete for love. You are here to remember that love lives inside you. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. You are not waiting to be chosen. You are choosing yourself. You are not broken. You were just misinformed. And now that you know, you can begin to rewrite the story. Let today be the day you stop trying to be lovable and start realizing you already are. Not someday, not if you change. Now, you are allowed to belong to yourself. You are allowed to feel worthy without anyone's permission. This is what healing sounds like. I no longer abandon myself to be loved by others. This is what freedom feels like. I no longer fear my own light. And this is where your new life begins. I remember who I am. I am love. Life loves you, and I do too. Sweetheart, healing doesn't end with knowing. It continues with doing. And now we build something precious, your inner sanctuary. This isn't a place you find outside yourself. This is the home you create within, a space where your thoughts are tender, your habits are healing, and your presence is your own best company. The most powerful relationship you will ever have is the relationship with yourself. Let me walk you through some beautiful daily practices to deepen that connection. Mirror work. Oh, how transformative it is. How. Each morning or evening, I invite you to look gently into your eyes, not with criticism, but with curiosity and care. Let those eyes know, I see you, I love you, I really, really love you. At first, it might feel strange, awkward even, but stay long enough for the discomfort to soften, because in that stillness, love begins to echo back. Next, let's meet the little one inside, your inner child. She's still here. He's still listening. They are waiting for you to sit beside them finally, without judgment. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, "What do you need to hear today, sweetheart?" Maybe they need to hear, "You didn't deserve what happened to you," or "It wasn't your fault," or simply, "You are safe now." Whatever arises, honor it, love it, hold it as sacred. Every part of me is worthy of love. Now boundaries. Oh, how sacred they are. You see, saying no isn't rejection, it's redirection. It is a holy yes to your own well-being. It's your way of telling the world, my peace matters. My energy matters. I matter. Let your no be a full sentence. Let it be clean, loving, and strong. And lastly, your self-honoring habits. These are not chores. They are rituals. Feeding your body nourishing food. Letting yourself rest without guilt. Speaking kindly to yourself as you would to someone you adore. These small acts, they are love in motion. You are not waiting for someone else to give you what you can give yourself each day. Let's affirm it together. I give myself the love I always needed. Every loving action becomes a brick in your inner sanctuary. Every kind thought, a candle on your altar. Every moment of choosing yourself, a blessing. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are in this moment worthy of a home within. Let yourself return. Let yourself rebuild. Let yourself belong. Life loves you, and I do too. Darling, emotions are not the enemy. They are the messengers, the riverbanks that carry your truth. Let's remember, you don't have to feel good to love yourself. You love yourself through sadness, anger, shame. So many of us were told to be strong, to get over it, or to stay positive, as if emotions were flaws instead of sacred visitors. But I'm here to say, you are allowed to feel. You are allowed to be messy. You are allowed to cry and still be worthy of love. Let's try something together now. Gently place your hand over your heart. Breathe in deeply and whisper with me. Even with this feeling, I choose love. Can you feel it? That is power. To stay with yourself when you're hurting, that is the truest form of self-love. That is what it means to be your own safe space. When you feel anger, don't shame it. Ask it what it's protecting. When you feel sadness, don't bury it. Let it rain. Let it cleanse. When shame arises, remind it, you are not my truth. You are a visitor, and I am choosing kindness. I lovingly recognize and release all emotional patterns that no longer serve me. Every time you sit with your feelings without abandoning yourself, you are rewriting your story. You are saying, I matter, all of me, even this. This is the revolution, to be the one who stays. Now, let's go deeper. Let's talk about becoming your own source of love. Imagine for just a moment that you are a glowing ball of light, radiant, soft, warm. This is not a fantasy. This is your truth. I am a radiant being filled with light and love. When you begin to love yourself, you stop chasing. You stop performing. You stop waiting for someone to come and give you what you've always carried inside. You are the source. You are the sun, not the satellite. And the more you love yourself, not as a performance, but as a practice, the more love begins to gather around you, not because you're begging for it, but because you're becoming a magnet for it. I am a magnet for healthy, loving energy because I already embody it. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So if you want softness, be soft with yourself. If you want honesty, tell yourself the truth. If you want joy, give yourself permission to laugh again. And when the love arrives, in friendships, in partners, in strangers' smiles, you will recognize it, not as a gift, but as a reflection. Because what we give to ourselves, we teach the world to echo. So today, darling, be your own greatest lover. Be the one who remembers your birthday. Be the one who holds your hand in grief. Be the one who says, I am enough. Not because of what I do, but because I am. Let this be your vow. I will no longer abandon myself to be loved. I am the love. And let this be your daily breath. I let go. I trust. I open. I receive. You are not broken. You are blooming. You are not unlovable. You are becoming the home for love. You are not behind. You are on the sacred spiraling path back to yourself. So rest here. Let this love you are becoming be enough. Life loves you, and I do too. Sweetheart, I want to remind you of something so simple and yet so easily forgotten. This is a journey, not a race. Self-love is not a destination you arrive at and then check off your list. It is a relationship, a rhythm, a returning. Some days will feel like blossoms. Some will feel like rain. But both are part of the garden. Let's be honest with each other. Healing doesn't look like a straight line. It looks like circles, like spirals, like waves that rise and fall. Some days you'll remember how radiant you are, and others you'll need to be reminded that's okay. On the hard days, and there will be hard days, love yourself even more. When your inner critic gets loud, answer it with compassion. When your body is tired, give it permission to rest. When your heart feels heavy, place a hand over it and whisper, I'm here, I'm listening, I won't abandon you. Every experience I have is part of my learning, even the ones that challenge you, even the ones that make you cry. These aren't signs you've failed. They're invitations to deepen, to root in. Let go of perfection. It's not love's language. Progress is. Ask yourself, am I being softer with myself than I was a year ago, a month ago, yesterday? And celebrate that. Celebrate every small shift, every moment you chose gentleness instead of judgment. That's the work. That's the miracle. I am learning to be my own best friend. Can you feel how beautiful that is? To walk beside yourself with kindness, to believe in your own goodness, to offer your presence without demand or expectation. So many of us wait to love ourselves until we're better, healed, or whole. But here's the truth. You are already whole. Even in your growth, even in your forgetting, even in your becoming. So trust the journey, sweetheart. Trust the messy parts. Trust the slow parts. Trust the part of you that keeps showing up. Let's say it together now. I am exactly where I need to be. I trust the unfolding of my path. You are not alone. You are not behind. You are as you are, enough. Let your life be a soft unfolding, not a tightrope, but a meadow. Let yourself rest, rise, repeat. And when in doubt, come back to this. Life loves you, and I do too. What if the love you've been searching for has always been you? Close your eyes for a moment. Take a gentle breath and imagine a radiant light, golden, warm, soft like a sunrise, wrapping itself around your entire body. This light is not outside of you. It is you. I am the love I've been waiting for. You see, so often we chase love in others, believing it will complete us. But true healing begins when you realize you were never missing. You were just learning to remember. That light you see, that's your soul saying yes. Yes to you. Yes to now. Yes to becoming. So today, wrap your arms around your own heart. Whisper with me. I am loved. I am whole. I am enough. And I choose me fully, joyfully, lovingly. You've walked through stories that tried to break you. You've listened to voices that said you were not enough. And still here you are, rising, softening, returning. Let this be your final blessing. May you see yourself the way life sees you, precious, powerful, and perfect in your unfolding. May you greet your reflection not with critique, but with reverence. May your days be filled with the gentle kind of love, the kind that says, you matter, you belong, you are safe. May you always know that no matter what happens, you can come back to yourself. You are the love. You are the light. You are the home. And you, my darling, are so deeply, wholly, eternally loved. Life loves you, and I do too.